It used to be grab a baby, grab a wife, but now it is grab a reality TV star. That is what will pull in the voters at the end of the day.
All right, Christian, thank you very much indeed for that. Thank you. Let us stay exactly with that selfie, the one before it, the one with Sophie Long and her producer, because there was a purpose to it. Interesting to hear from somebody who was trying to get into politics who hasn't been in the past, and Sophie had a quick word with our reality TV star.
I'm only like a young person in this industry and I don't really understand it that much, but I'm trying to explain to not so the world but the country and the young population that I'm going to try and brief it down for them in the show. It's called Educating Joey Essex. It's all about politics, and yeah, basically I'm just trying to explain to the youth that it's a good thing to vote and to keep it brief more, because obviously all these like liberal Democrats, it's quite a long word, isn't it? See, none of us understand that. You know
so I've just seen you speaking to the Deputy Prime Minister, and you were sort of trying to explain to you coalition politics. Are you any the wiser?
Well, I don't understand. What's that again? Sorry.
Did you learn anything from him, do you think?
From him?
Yeah.
I learned that the name's Liberal Democrats instead of cats. I mean, that's only a small thing, but...
It's a good start.
I learned that he's quite an honest person, Nick Clegg, I must admit, because he did actually say to me that he don't reckon he's going to win this election. Also, he said that, you know, Ed Miliband and David Cameron are they're going to say they're going to win and they're going to win, and that, which I suppose honesty is a good thing. And I think in this industry, from what I know, trust is quite a big thing, and none of these politicians have really got trust, apparently, because they promise things and then they don't make it happen.
So do you think that's the most important thing, then, for your viewers? Trust is the issue here with politicians? Yeah,
I think trust is one of the biggest things in the world, so to have for anything, not just politicians, but for anything. And I think politicians are trying to promise the world and the country, they're trying to say to all these people, trust me, vote for us because we'll do this, and then people vote for them, they almost win, and then they don't do what they're told. Obviously, people ain't going to vote for them 5 years later, if this happens every 5 years, am I right?
So just, like, you've just spoken to Nick Clegg. Just sum up your feelings about him, then.
Nick Clegg, well, I know his name's Nick Clegg, because I thought it was Nick Legg. Also, yeah, I think he's quite an honest person. He's quite nice. People say he's good looking. I think he's all right. Yeah, he's got, I don't know what to say, really. I only spoke to him for about 3 minutes. And
who have you got next? This programme you're doing, you're going to go and see all the politicians standing, are you?
Yeah, we're going to see, I think, I don't actually know, but apparently I'm meeting David Cameron. I'm going to meet Ed Miliband. Who's the other one? What other ones are there?
Oh, Nigel Farage.
Nigel Farage, yeah. Apparently I'm meeting them. I don't know 100%, but...
And so for doing an interview your style, how do you sort of prepare for that? Do you just sort of rock up and then see what you think about them?
What about, like, interviewing a Prime Minister?
Yeah,
like
yeah, so Deputy Prime Minister or, you know, Prime Minister, when you go and see David Cameron, how do you sort of prepare for that kind of interview?
I don't know. Are you meant to get nervous? Are you meant to get quite nervous about that?
Well, I don't think you get nervous, but you might, you know, different levels of politician, you might do sort of approach it in a different way. And,
should I have approached him a bit more better than Nick Clegg?
No, I thought you were great. You got him to tell you that he wasn't going to win an election, which is more than I've got so far.
Well, I think with Prime Ministers stuff, I don't really understand what they do, and I don't really think they understand who I am and what I do. So we sort of get on quite well, and I don't like with that interview just a minute ago. I didn't have a clue what I was going to say to him. Like even before I even met him, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say, and then I ran into the conversation. Quite clever, actually, isn't I?
Yeah, just wing it.
Yeah, I think about it. I've actually got something out of him, haven't I? What did I get out of him again?
That he's not going to win.
Exactly. See, powerful.
Well, there we are. The real taste of what happens in an election campaign. The unexpected pops up. Sophie just went to be at the early morning news conference the Lib Dems held today, and seized our reality TV star there, Joey Essex, and got his views.